All right, we're gonna do a technique. It's a version or a variation of the sit out, and it's something that happens a lot of times when you get somebody who's a lot heavier on you, and you're turtled, and they're facing you north-south. Only this time, because of their size, they want to kind of cook you a little bit, so they bear hug you. The sit out's not an option because they're holding you down, and it wears you out. And then it's a matter of you holding up their weight. So what we do is we attack one of their arms to disrupt their base, and then we proceed with the sit out, the technique. Normally, if he's not holding me, if Jacques isn't holding me, we all know the sit out. Post up with the leg, shoot the leg through, arch my back, and come around. Bigger guys, though, sometimes to kill that will bear hug. Now I can't, no way, I'm stuck. So from here, what I want to do is isolate an arm, either arm, but it's important that I go up above the elbow and I hold it tight, pinning it to me. Exactly, so you can't move.
Even if you want to let him go now, he's stuck.
Exactly. Now from here, all the mechanics are still the same. I post out with my outside leg, and I'm going to kick my leg through, arch my body, and now it's important right from here, my elbow has to go over his hip, and I collect his legs. Right from here. Now I start moving my hip towards his upper body to break his grip. And then I can switch and across side. It's a great way to counter that weight when they're bear hugging you and holding you down.
What makes your weight and safe is controlling the leg.
Exactly, controlling, getting that elbow over to control the legs, and more importantly, control his hips. If I stay here, then my weight comes off, Jacques can sit up, you can see that. So instead, this comes over, and I collect, and then I move my hip back to break his hug. One more time. One side or the other. Pin, sit out, come over, collect the legs, move my hip up towards his upper body. Then from here I can switch and go to side control. And the last thing to think about, just so that you know, this gives you the added weapon now. Now they're going to hesitate, because what happens is, if you start to go for the elbow and they pull that arm out, now you're free. So now you have that solved. They bear hug you, trap that arm. If they're onto you and they open it, then sit out and get out of there. All right, let's sit out from north-south.